that like Nick is like really serious about that. And so he had managed it really well. But when Nick left, it was left fallow for some time, right as the summer weeds were gonna blow in and get crazy. Let's see if he puts his window down.
What is this?
Hey!
Hi!
Yo, these are your biggest fans, dude. I swear, she just said, she's like, yeah, Pete's the reason I got into gardening, and I was like, yeah. I was like, you know, you're at Pete's, right? In Buddhism, there's the precepts, and one of them is right livelihood, and that's kind of universal in religions, but right livelihood, and you know, there's not a whole lot of wholesome ways to make it in today's world. So that was kind of that was kind of the inspiration, and then it put me into this, and I learned a lot. I had no idea that I'd have to become an entrepreneur and all this in the process. But
yeah.
We pruned these trees multiple times this summer in order to be able to plant in here this time of the year. And it's like, it's almost, I would almost rather just let the trees do their thing. Yes, they need pruning, but do they need so much pruning that we can grow lettuce in the middle? So we came in, and the block was just thick with weeds. So our first season here, this place was just like solid dog fennel, real weedy.
Yeah.
So at the end of last season, we came in with like a 4-inch mulch layer.
Okay.
And that's how it's weed free now and quite lovely looking.
Absolutely.
We might move to something more like next season. We may just take these out of vegetable production and into something like turmeric or something that can handle more shade.
Yeah.
And just kind of leave it at that. And then all the biomass can go to feeding that.
The tree lines. The
tree lines, and also the turmeric, just mulching turmeric. And
got you. Absolutely.
So that's one thing we owe to the no-till vegetable system is when you don't till, you don't bring up old weed seed.
Yeah. We are here in the lovely Spring Hill, Florida to do an amazing garden tour with someone that I have been watching for years. If you have been into the gardening community and you live in Central Florida, then I'm sure you've seen his videos too. I'm not gonna say too much, but we got some very special guests that are also gonna be featured on this video, and a lot of different growing styles, a lot of different lessons, and I can't wait to show you what has been growing on. So let's go.
We're at the Spring Hill site, which is on the property of Pete Canaris from GreenDreamz.
Yeah.
So he's allowed us to keep farming here. We lease half acre or so from him here. And then our home site is in Newport Richey, which we'll go to next.
Got you.
But the connection with Pete is through Jim, if you've seen Jim's videos. So I met Jim, basically, I owe a lot to Pete.
Yeah.
Because Pete is the reason I met Jim. Because without those YouTube videos, Jim wouldn't have become this like phenomenon.
Yeah.
And so I reached out to Jim because Pete had these videos, and then my connection with Pete comes after because of my connection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's full circle.
For sure.
And Pete and Jim, I owe just immense.
Yeah.
Immense. I owe everything. Like everything that is currently going on in my life, you know, is really, you know, I mean, they just changed my life. Seriously.
Yeah. That's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's really, it's really beautiful. I can't sing those guys' praises enough. And then I get the opportunity. So we kind of just like maxed out. Are those dogs gonna like mess up audio?
It should be okay. Yeah.
Okay. So we kind of maxed out the home property in Newport Richey. And we took on 2 employees my first season.
Congrats.
And so it was like, okay, we need to expand some field space. We have enough demand, and we need to make more money to be able to keep folks employed. So we reached out to Pete and started farming here. This was originally, you saw those videos of Nick Agger growing back to Eden.
Yes.
Yeah, so this was his original site, and then we took that up when he left. He's up in Crystal River now.
Got you.
And we're farming here now.
Wow.
So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's kind of so yeah, we're at Pete's place.
It's beautiful. I was just pointing out these eucalyptus trees and the flowers over there. I have to to showcase those.
So the flowers, Riley, who works for Theos, the farm, me, Tanner. But Riley mostly works on vegetables, but this is her little flower patch.
Okay.
So we do some cut flowers, and this is kind of her situation. And
they're beautiful.
Yeah, the sunflowers are kind of on their way out, and then she just keeps succession going. And
I love the amaranth. Is that amaranth, or are those like coleus?
I gotta say, I think they're celosia, but I really have no idea about flowers. It's like very far from my repertoire.
Wow, and I think that's, I don't want to be wrong, but it might be lupine.
I wish I told her that you were looking for females to be in the mix, and I was like, well, maybe Riley, but she said, nah, I don't want to be on camera. So.
I feel her.
Yeah.
But she's definitely adding a lot of beauty to the space.
To be sure.
Yeah, this is nice.
These dogs are like, this is the one thing, this is why I gave Riley this patch. No, I'm kidding. They just never stop. They just bark nonstop.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, hi.
Yeah. See you guys later. Y'all enjoy your day.
Okay, so what is the story behind the name?
Yeah, Theos.
Yes, and what does it represent?
So Theos, the name Theos.
Yeah.
Theos was my great-grandfather.
Okay.
He was the last landowning farmer in the lineage in South Carolina, and it's kind of like a tragic tale. He sold the family farm for way too cheap to his brother. His brother kind of snatched it. Okay. Theo was in like a kind of a shitty financial situation. He had like a bunch of kids and was like not sure what to do. Rufus was like, hey, I'll buy this from you, and kind of like swooped it from him for no money.
Yeah.
And then the whole family moved to Orlando, where the entire lineage got addicted to drugs.
Oh no.
Like besides Theo, like Theo and my grandmother didn't, but all of his sons got addicted to drugs. They all went down really tragic really tragic, and that just like continues to perpetuate itself in that side of the family. And so Theo's is kind of like an ode to, getting back to something wholesome and that kind of thing. So
I love that. I love that.
That's Theo's. It's kind of like a redemption story for Theo and
for sure.
And our
breaking
family.
Generational curses.
Yeah, and I'm not the only farmer. Shout out to my brother. He's in Orlando.
Okay.
He's Zen Farm. Him and his wife run Zen Farm.
Okay.
They're in Groveland actually, but
okay.
They started in Orlando. They go to Audubon Market.
I was just about to say that I've heard of them.
Yeah, they do like pork, and I mean they do veggies, but they do a lot of pork. They're really focused on flowers right now. So.
Oh, cool.
So my brother is how I got into farming, but
awesome.
Theo's is the name of my farm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
If all that makes sense.
It definitely does. And I felt like it was rooted in something generational once I was like, okay, this is Tanner.
Yeah, and also Theo also means God, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I'm not necessarily a religious person, but people who are religious are always like, it means God. I'm like, yes, I did know that. But it's
God's harvest. It works for us.
It works. Yeah, it works for me. It works for the folks that want to believe that I'm a nice Christian man.
Because that's gonna work for you here.
Yeah, in this side of the world.
Exactly.
Yeah. No doubt. So yeah, this is our veggie patch.
It's absolutely beautiful.
One of many.
I want to talk about what you're growing here.
Yeah. So this whole block, it's November 1st, November 2nd.
Yeah.
So this whole block was planted like late August, early September.
Okay.
So everything you're seeing some of this stuff has been cut once already. Some of it is like just about to get harvested.
Okay.
But we're in, cilantro, scallion, turnips, lots of parsley, bok choy, lettuces, tons of salad crops, onion, the whole radishes, dill, fennel, all the good stuff. And this block, when we took it over, it was Nick had managed it really well. He's like a super weed-free freak. That Nick is like really serious about that, and so he had managed it really well. But when Nick left, it was left fallow for some time, right as the summer weeds were gonna blow in and get crazy.
Gotcha.
So we came in, and the block was just thick with weeds. So our first season here, this place was just like solid dog fennel, real weedy.
Yeah.
So at the end of last season, we came in with like a 4-inch mulch layer.
Okay.
And that's how it's weed free now and quite lovely looking.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that's one thing we owe to the no-till vegetable system is when you don't till, you don't bring up old weed seed.
Yeah.
And I'm not super dogmatic on no-till or not, but just as an ode to not getting tons of weed pressure, no-till has its place.
For sure.
That's what I was saying.
I agree.
Yeah.
Especially in Florida.
Yeah, because it's like the weed pressure is really intense. Some folks don't mind it, and you'll see at the home farm right now, we have some weed pressure. We had to do some tillage this last season, which we'll talk about later. And you'll see what occurs as soon as you disrupt those the soil layers. You just end up bringing up all kinds of
new things. These are like the most luscious dark greens.
Yeah. So these are our salad mixes: Kametsuna, red mustard, Tokyo Bacana. These are all radishes.
Wow.
And yeah, this has been cut twice already, and we'll probably cut it a third time. So
delicious.
Yeah, it's really nice. We've really gone super hard on salad crops this season because we're really focused on restaurant sales.
Yeah.
So we're moving like hundreds and hundreds of pounds of greens every week.
Oh, awesome, Tanner. Awesome. Really cool. So what sparked this journey into farming?
So, shout out to my brother because he was already farming.
Okay.
Zach was already in it and like starting his journey, and so I didn't like have to like look too far to find some inspiration in that regard. However, the want to farm came from I was living in New York City.
Wow.
I'm originally from South Florida, but I moved to New York City. And I was living there and just feeling pretty disconnected. So I went and spent some time in a Buddhist monastery in the Catskills.
Wow.
And the head gardener there, his name was Yukon. He was like this super cool dude. And I was already in touch with my brother and the farming stuff, but then I met Yukon and I was like, whoa, this dude is like super cool. This farming thing seems like a really wholesome way to make a living in the modern world.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of how it was like a wholesome way to make a living. In Buddhism, there's the precepts, and one of them is right livelihood, and that's kind of universal in religions, but right livelihood, and there's not a whole lot of wholesome ways to make it in today's world. So that was kind of that was kind of the inspiration, and then it put me into this, and I learned a lot. I had no idea that I'd have to become an entrepreneur and all this in the process. But
yeah.
but now I'm farming, I'm hustling, I'm trying to make as much money as I can while earning it wholesomely.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. You're doing a beautiful job.
Thanks.
For sure.
Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're doing a pretty good job. Looks real good out here.
Yeah, for sure. I'm vegan, so
okay.
I'm like ready to go down in like a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Munch on every green. It
There you go.
looks so nice.
So
This
is Mombasa.
Mombasa? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, going to seed, so we got to mow this. But so, you know, one of the things about taking over two spaces really, because the home farm that I took over from Jim, there was already a lot established that needed maintenance, but basically as part of my lease with Pete, we manage these tree rows. These were planted by him. Got you. I don't know how many years ago now. Okay. But this is like avocado, citrus, loquat, bananas. You know you've seen the syntropic lines. You've been to our boy Mike's.
For sure.
And he, he's going hard on this stuff right now.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, he's like super going for it with this stuff, and I think it's great. But I also like. I don't love growing vegetables in between the rows. It's a lot of maintenance in order to grow veggies. Whereas like this is like, okay, this has enough going on in it. It requires enough maintenance.
So that was going to be my next question actually, because I just realized once we stepped over here, the difference. There's nothing that's protecting these from the sun. Yeah. You don't really deal with too much sun pressure here?
In the summer, yes. In the summer, we use shade cloth in the places we need. And then at the home farm, we have tunnels that will use plastic and shade cloth. And the plastic is for rain protection because the rain is just as bad as the sun when the heavy rains. And then the shade is to give that extra shade. In here, though, in the summer, the shade is so intense that it's too much. Yeah. As soon as we pruned these trees multiple times this summer in order to be able to plant in here this time of the year. And it's like, it's almost, I would almost rather just let the trees do their thing. Yes, they need pruning, but do they need so much pruning that we can grow lettuce in there? For sure. So we might move to something more, like next season we may just take these out of vegetable production and into something like turmeric or something that can handle more shade, not pressure, shade. Yeah. And just kind of leave it at that. And then all the biomass can go to feeding that.
The tree lines.
The tree lines and also the turmeric, just mulching turmeric. And,
got you.
Because we were in here so much doing pruning this summer, and I was like, I don't know, y'all. Like every time I'm in here with Riley and Ben and I'm like the crew, and I'm just like, guys, like I'm paying y'all to like do this to grow lettuce, and we don't have to do that over there. Yeah. Just on like a payroll level, it's like I don't know if this makes sense.
Exactly, and that's the thing with gardening and like farming, which is why everyone should be doing something. Is different things are going to work differently for different people. Oh yeah. And this is what works for you. Right. And it looks amazing. Like it's like Mike's looks amazing, yours looks amazing. Right, yeah. It's not a one way to do things.
No, it's cool what you're doing, just highlighting that. Pete was you're doing what Pete was doing years ago. Yeah. Just highlighting the new community.
The goat. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. If you go back to any of my videos, I'm like chasing him. Yeah. It's like one day I'm gonna land in front of him.
Set up a bed out here and just wait for him to show up.
Well, you might see him, I'm not sure. It's funny, like I'm here all the time, but like I barely see him. He's an animal. He's as busy as you can possibly imagine. Because now he's like, it's no longer the YouTube stuff. It's just like he's managing, a huge crew. Like, I mean, I don't know how many people, but I think it's like 15 or 20. Wow. And then he has the nursery. He's got his crew that goes out to do the installs. And it's just like he's got a family. Yeah. And my man is like
that's a megalith.
He's an animal. I mean, he's super inspiring and
for sure.
Like on all levels, I'm really grateful to be so close with that dude.
For sure, that's a great mentor to have because he's paving the way in ways that we haven't seen anywhere else.
It's like a lot of us that get into this space come from this like I don't know, just not super business oriented necessarily. And I don't know, that's to a fault, because some people then get into a situation where it just doesn't work out.
Absolutely.
And then the money's spent and you're like, oh shit.
Exactly.
I didn't plan for this. Like,
Right.
We're the same age though.
You're 30?
Yeah, I turned 30 in February, and you're what, 31?
Yeah, I just turned 31 in June.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm 31. I
Okay.
turned 31. Right?
It's like, yeah, I'm just saying, I
I'm
think I
96.
turned 31 in June.
I'll say the
think.
birth year.
Okay, I'm 94.
Yeah, he's 94
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
So you're
I'm
31.
October.
Okay,
Okay.
Am I
okay.
31?
Yeah, you just turned 31.
Oh,
And you're a
shit.
Libra.
Yeah, I'm a Libra.
Okay.
It's like, bro, once you hit 30, it's like, you just forget. Like,
Yeah, that's
said,
wild.
I turned
Like,
31?
Like,
I like still don't know if I believe you.
yeah, right? I question myself all the time about shit, bro. I'm like, wait.
That's crazy.
I've been telling people I'm 30. I'm like, wait, no, the fuck you're not.
Yeah, everything's everything. I mean, I was always saying, like, my 20s, you know, you talk to people and, you know, there's a point in your life where you're able to just like, kind of like, okay, I was in high school
Yeah.
and then I graduated and I
Yeah.
did this and this and this.
Yeah.
But then it starts to get, you just
Yeah.
live more and more.
Yeah.
Yep.
And all of a sudden you've lived like a bunch of different lives and you can't really talk about it anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Really, like, you can't list.
Differentiate.
You
After
can't,
I did this and I did this, it's like, it's all just like, yeah, I just did a bunch
yeah, I
of
did a bunch of shit.
shit. I graduated.
How'd you do that?
Exactly.
I don't even know.
Just going through the motions.
Yeah.
Okay, so the camera's back online.
Are you filming?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
filming right now. So
Because I don't know some of these trees that are in these tree lines. So
Okay.
is this an albizia
I think
or a
this is.
Lucinia?
I think it's Lucana. Yeah.
Lucana.
Yeah, Lucinia,
Okay.
Lucana, avocado.
Okay.
Yeah. So the support species throughout throughout each line are the interlobium, the Lucana. There's moringa.
Okay.
I think those are the three that are in here. Interlobium.
Can you point them
Lucana.
out?
Yeah. So Lucana is that one on the end. I mean, we've been pruning the heck out of stuff. This is
Okay.
This is moringa.
Okay.
this
Another,
is a juicy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Like, look at these
leaves.
leaves.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm like. That can't be
Holy
a
crap.
yeah,
moringa. I'm
that's
about
the
to get a
moringa.
leaf. I'm gonna
This is
eat
a
it.
Lu-
Yeah, right.
I have to try it.
I think this is Lucana, and then
Wow.
this,
It's not dry.
and then interlobium. I think I really don't know. The leaf shape is so similar. I can only
Okay.
tell when they're a little larger. But
Got you.
yeah, I think there's like 5 or 6 of those larger support species in each line,
Okay.
and then 2 loquats in each line,
Okay.
and then 2 banana patches.
Okay.
At the ends of everything, there's a cherry of some kind. So it's like the cernum or the, I think he's got jaboticabas on the ends or something in that family.
I see some mulberries tucked in too.
There's mulberries tucked in, and then the avocados and citrus hug the south side.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the north end, and I'm sure there's a reason why he did this. But
And then the Mombasas for
and then the
chop and
Mombasa
drop.
was chop and drop. Originally, kind of pretty interesting, the whole center line was Mombasa, which is
What?
different than what most people do.
Right.
Pete I think he had just come in here and direct sown Mombasa. So if you can visualize literally 8-foot tall grass in
Yeah.
between all of these tree lines. And then somehow Nick at some point decided he was going to move on from that and start farming in here. So they removed the Mombasa, left it on the lines to hug the lines, and started planting veg in here.
Got
And so
you.
we reaped the benefit of him doing all that work, because I probably wouldn't have
I'm
reset
sitting
that.
here like, who dug up lines and lines and lines of Mombasa?
Yeah, these guys. I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. Pete, you'll see over at we'll try to go check out the other block too, and that block he just recently removed like just massive old established bamboo and removed
Wow.
all of it. Like animal stuff. I don't know. I'm just
That's
like, brother,
crazy.
you got too much energy. Like, you got a real
Wow.
eye for aesthetics, though.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, I couldn't give a shit to do that.
Yeah, the amount of work that
Yeah,
it
like,
takes. Because bamboo goes like,
yo, it's crazy.
it goes miles.
Acres.
Acres.
He's in there with the the skid steer digging them all up, and
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
like watching this happen, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like,
Slightly crazy.
and he's just like, gotta be done.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Like,
Oh
yeah.
man.
But yeah, these are, I mean, it's lovely to work in here, but I do think we're just gonna go into something that's doesn't need as much light in the future.
For sure.
Less lettuce, you know.
Yeah. So that's your main crop. Like, this is the main thing that you're cultivating, is more so for the business part of it. Because this is like is this a part of his business, or is this more of like for his family?
Yeah, this is more for his family. He really doesn't, like, he's got fruit all over the place, but he really, so far as I know, like, he's got the nursery, so he's able to take fruits and things to the nursery and just kind of sell them off the table. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely not a part of his, like, business model.
Got you.
Yeah. So yeah, this is like, basically part of the lease was like, manage this so that I don't have to.
Right.
And which serves us fine.
For sure.
It's like, I don't have, like, you'll see at my place, I just don't have the space to do things like this. So
Yeah.
it's nice to work with it. And prior to like really going hard on veggies, I was like watching all the YouTube videos about agroforestry and stuff, and was like, oh, this is it.
Yeah.
and then I was like, but I need to make money.
Yeah.
So like, I need to grow arugula.
Yeah.
And like,
It just doesn't mix.
Like it just, if you have like acres and acres of space to give
Right.
to this, and you have the time
Yes.
to wait for mangoes or whatever, like, great. But most people don't.
Right.
And like, most people don't have the time to wait on something like that.
Or the space.
Or the
'cause
space, yeah. 'Cause
like you said, I have tried to incorporate a lot of centropy into my home garden.
Yeah.
And with the chop and drop materials and breaking down, it's like I got a piece of sugarcane leaf over top of my lettuce.
Right.
Like, it's just not mixing. You
Yeah.
need something more dedicated. Like,
yeah, and veggies need, like, I mean, for the most part, we're using all kinds of tools and stuff that need exposed dirt or something that we
Yes.
can get
exactly.
soil contact.
Exactly.
And so we can't just like put banana leaves all over the place and like throw seeds around, So
Yeah, exactly. Unless you're grinding those banana leaves up pretty
which would
fine.
be super cool. But
Yeah.
yeah, I haven't touched that yet.
Okay, so there's another plot that is in this area that.
Yeah, we
You wanna
might
show
want
us?
to drive to it.
Okay,
If you just want to like jump in my car.
sure.
Okay, you want me to talk about that?
Yeah, we're.
Is that the
getting
next question?
there. Yeah, it is the next question.
Okay.
I feel like we're on a whole
Okay.
interview.
All right, so.
How did your relationship with Jim begin?
Okay, so Jim has a little class.
Okay.
Pete threw together like all these videos and made this like little $200 market garden course situation.
Awesome.
And so I took that course, and through that course, Jim's contact was in it, like his email. And I started just having back and forth conversations with him.
Okay.
And then I have family up in Maine. So one summer that he was up in Maine, I went and visited him up in Maine.
That's awesome.
And then I also visited him here in Florida a couple times.
Okay.
And me and my wife met in South Florida, and pretty quickly we got really serious. And at the time I was running a small farm in South Florida and living in my van. So cool. I needed, which was cool, but when I met Anna, things changed rapidly. I needed to like kind of figure out how we were gonna like get to the next level.
Right.
And so I was looking everywhere. I was looking in Okeechobee. I had a down payment. I was ready to like literally go wherever I could find some land to buy. Which, reflecting on it now, holy shit! Like, I'm really grateful that I didn't go buy land in Okeechobee. but anyway, through that, I reached out to Jim and I was like, "Yo, man, I'm having a tough time figuring out where I'm gonna land." And he was like, at the time he was up in Maine, and he was like, "Hey, why don't you come visit me up in Maine. Sounds like you need a little refresh. And within like a few hours of being in Maine, his wife, Jim's wife, was like, hey, it sounds like these kids are looking for a place to buy and continue farming. Why don't you sell them your farm in Florida? And I was like, like, yeah, like that could be interesting. And then Jim, like the next day, was like, if you want to talk about that, we could. And I was like, yeah, man. I mean, like, I'm looking for anything, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and how cool would it be to take over a farm that's already established? Because that's something that people don't consider. I mean, man, like, starting a farm from scratch is a huge deal. It is not chill. Like, doing it solo, you know, infrastructure, customer base, like all these things, it is not a hop in, turn the key, make 60,000, make 100,000, make 150. It's like not that.
Yeah.
And if I didn't take over Jim's situation, like, man, I just can't imagine how different my situation would look. But anyway, he said, this was August of 2021. He said, you can move in October. We're not going to talk about pricing or anything. Let's do a season together and make sure you want to do this, because Jim's a smart man and he didn't want to sell it to me if I was going to just like take off in a year or something. So we did a season together. Halfway through that season, we talked about price point and everything. He sold me the house for $100,000 less than market. He financed the other part of the property at 4%.
Wow.
And I share all this just to give light to Jim and like his wish to see that thing go and continue to go. And so he gave me the opportunity that I wish all farmers, young farmers, could get, because like it put me in a place where, you know, I'm just like, I own my farm, like I own my little thing. Most of my friends don't.
Yeah.
And it's like, shit, man, you know.
Yeah.
So
such a blessing.
enough praise to Mr. Jim, man.
Yeah, shout out to
yeah,
Jim.
yeah.
That's like grandfathering you in.
Exactly. He grandfathered me in. He gave me that opportunity that like maybe your rich dad could, or like, you know, and like I don't have that.
Yeah.
So like it was, yeah, he really set me up.
For sure.
So this is the other side of the property.
This is massive chop and drop. What type of mulberries are these?
I don't know. Again, we're at Pete's, so
okay.
You're kind of seeing his work. You know, I can't believe he just did this.
The bamboos?
He just did this like management like within the last week. But yeah, so this is Pete's. These mulberries are probably like 12 years old or something.
Wow.
And then this veggie patch here was all peaches like recently.
Peaches?
Yeah, he had
like peach trees?
Yeah, this was like a big orchard, and peaches phase out pretty young, like 7 years or something, I think.
Gotcha.
They don't live a very long life. And so that last hurricane came through, and the peaches just it was time.
Gotcha.
So he ripped them all out, and he was like, hey, if you want to take over this block too, you can.
Wow.
And then this last summer, we expanded to this block. So this is cover cropped now.
Okay.
And this will probably not get planted. Like this is the first succession of cover crop. So this probably won't get planted for quite a bit yet.
Got you.
Like we might mow this and then throw a winter cover in before planting. So we'll see. But
this is all to build the soil?
Yeah, so this is another one we started for context. So we came in, put like 4-inch mulch layer down, like 3/4 composted mulch. So it was like, you know, there's still woody stuff, but there's quite a bit of like dirt in it too. And then we just came in and direct sowed a mix of sun hemp, cowpea, sorghum, Sudan grass, which is the one Mike uses a lot of. Yeah. And there's mustard in here that is just like really struggling underneath everything. But yeah, so that's the cover. And it was pretty interesting, you know, usually we throw a cover crop in and it just kind of takes off and thrives, but this was super yellow for like quite a while, and it's good to see it greening up. Yeah. So this will be hopefully if we don't get any frost in the next like month or so, this should be about like this tall.
Awesome.
We'll mow this down and yeah.
Keep building that nitrogen.
Yep. And then this block has heavy sedge pressure, which you can see, which is the same weed we have at my farm.
Got you.
Nut sedge, it's the bane of my existence. But, you know, the idea, this is where we actually do till.
Okay.
Because we have to get that grass out of the way so we can plant.
Right.
And what will happen is, especially now, the sedge will kind of go dormant as it gets colder.
Awesome.
And so it'll go dormant. These lettuces will be harvested, and we'll probably do a second till.
Okay.
And then we can put our mulch layer down and get ahead of it for the winter.
Got you.
But then come spring, it comes right back.
Dang.
So it's a really, really tough weed.
Yeah.
All the research kind of says, like, if you have nut sedge on a large scale, just don't farm there. Like, and it's like, all right. Like, so you'll see at the home farm, we have some blocks that we plant into fabric because it's just like,
Got you.
it's too intense.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting. Jim was here. Jim farmed at the perfect time of the year. Jim was a snowbird.
Yes.
So he like farmed up in Maine for the March through September. He would leave Florida like the last week of April, I guess, and then come back like October 20th.
That literally is perfect.
Yeah. So he would like leave right as the heat was going to start, come back right as the cool was coming.
Gotcha.
And so my farm, his old, where he used to be, was just cover cropped at the time of the year that the sedge pressure was so intense.
Yeah.
And so he was able to just like, he didn't even know there was sedge, you know, like kind of thing. Just pretty wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in here is lettuce, carrots. These are dragon tongue beans. These are those really beautiful, you know them?
Yeah, they're tasty too.
Yeah, they're super pretty. They're like green, and so these have been a big hit with the chefs lately.
Yeah.
Cool.
They have a nice flavor.
Yeah.
There's some bigger ones in the middle.
Yeah, we got to go through again tomorrow.
Or
yeah, if you want to eat one,
right
go
here.
for it.
Yeah, why not? Now I feel like it was a dare.
No, they're good. They're good. Yeah, and then this is
It is really good.
This little thing is a highlight to we use that paper pot a lot. Maybe Pete showed, or maybe Mike showed you that.
Oh yeah.
This is the
Pete's video. I just seen it yesterday.
Oh, Pete's video, but also I think Mike's using one of these quite a bit. But I guess your video at Mike's was like at the time of the year that he was kind of out of production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just started the market garden like after I left.
Okay, so yeah, these are
interesting.
planted in a paper pot chain, and we pull out the chain, and it plants each lettuce 6 inches apart.
What?
Yeah. You saw the video of the Pete video?
I didn't watch it. I
Okay.
seen the thumbnail.
Well, you can check it out. It's
Yeah.
kind of hard to explain, but
This is cool.
It's basically we plant the lettuce into these small honeycomb-looking cells, and then we're able to, instead of coming out here and hand transplanting every single one, we're able to pull out the paper pot, and we can plant. You know, this is 264 lettuces
wow.
at 6-inch spacing in like literally 5 minutes. So.
Oh yeah.
And so it saves your back. It's really nice.
That's a gem
Yeah.
for sure.
Yep.
Are these turnips?
This is fennel.
Fennel.
Yeah. Fennel.
Oh wow.
And then this fabric is down. We're trialing different ways of like kind of turning over beds.
Yeah.
So this was arugula. Yeah, it's gone now. You see, like this was a direct sown arugula.
Okay.
And like within a week of this tarp being on, it just kills
that's
it.
it?
So that's
Wow.
kind of a way to not disturb the soil. And then we're able to just remove this and plant right into this again.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It's really low energy. Because like, when some people like will come out and like mow the crop and then like till it or wheel hoe it, or like just some really labor intensive ways of flipping over beds.
For sure.
So I really love this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like put the fabric down and let it sit.
Easy.
Unless you're starving for bed space, because if you're in like
I need to get the next crop in because I need to make the money.
Right.
You know,
Right.
Which is definitely a situation I've been in. So
Right,
I understand
right.
both. But yeah.
I love that you have all of these different examples, and you know that you're in this phase because
Yeah.
soon it's going to be a whole nother, like you're going to be so productive that you're not even going to be able to, you're going to be Jim or Pete. You know?
Yeah. Well, in
So-
the middle of season, you're here right before it really hits.
Yeah.
And then like come pretty quick here, I'm just gonna be
Running around like a chicken
so
with your
damn
head
busy.
cut off.
Yeah. But that's why I got two crew members, because I have a family, I got 2 kids and a wife, and they need my attention and they need me to be around on the weekends, and so trying to do my best to like, even if it means in the short term that I'm not making as much money, you know, and maybe that to some businessmen that might look irresponsible, but there's nothing more valuable right now than, you know, being able to be present with the kids.
For
you know,
sure.
and I don't know, I just don't totally believe in the internship model and stuff. Like there's a lot of farms that have that lean heavily into like volunteer labor.
Yeah.
And I kind of have a bad taste in my mouth because I was one of those people at one point. I was the volunteer.
Yeah.
And it just like, you know, I don't know. It just can really put you as that person who's not making any money
Exactly.
at a business. It's
Exactly.
it's a tough thing.
Yeah. At least give like percentages.
Yeah, or something, you know.
Something.
It's like, you know, people run them. There are people who run them tastefully, but like, there's also a lot of examples of people not. I think Mike's doing it well. Like Mike's got his, but they're like, sure, it's one season. You're not like, it's not an ever-ending commitment or something. Like, it's not a 6 days a week, sun up to sundown. You're gonna learn this shit. Like, you know, like, boy, like it's like, what is going on? Like why am I working this hard and I'm not making any money?
Yo, what? That's how it was.
Yeah, I like kind of had that dynamic.
What the hell?
No, but that makes sense because when you got to do, it's like, no, I'm trying to get this shit done. And it's free labor, but you don't look at it as free.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, they're working you.
Yeah.
Working you.
Yeah. It's like,
Working like.
it's just not. So yeah, I kind of just was like, when I took over the farm from Jim, I was like, I'm just gonna start paying people $20 an hour and see how it goes. And if at the end of the season we're like super in the negative or something, then we'll make a change. But we did fine. We did great. We paid everyone $20 an hour. Granted, nobody was like working 60 hours a week or anything. Everyone was like, you know, part-time, 30-hour, 35-hour a week.
Right.
But like, we were able to make that happen. And so,
which is better than 0 and 50 hours a week.
Right. And then, or me working my ass off trying to like overcompensate for the amount, because this shit is labor intensive. Like, we cut everything by hand. It's like,
Got you.
yeah.
Definitely labor intensive.
Yeah, this work is like super labor intensive, and so you can't do it alone, man. You'll just fry.
Yeah.
You'll just fry.
Yeah, and you won't have anything to get to your wife and kids.
Right. Yeah. You just go home and and my wife will not tolerate that.
Yeah.
She wants me to be able to hang, and I want to be able to hang. But you know, if I was burned out every day, she would definitely be on my ass quick.
Yeah, as she should.
Right.
That's a good woman.
Yeah.
That's a good woman because she don't want a shell of a man.
No,
we
no.
want the full you.
That's what we say. I want you to be your best.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
So how has carrying Jim's legacy influenced your work today?
It's influenced my work a lot, you know. I do my best to, you know, keep up his legacy and do good in all the ways by him, you know.
Yeah.
While carving out my own, you know, thing, because there's this presence on the YouTube and stuff, and I see comments here and there where they're like, man, this place was so much prettier when Jim, like there's things like that, because it's like, yeah, I'm not planting like lettuce diamonds and shit. Like, it's like, I plant things, I'm trying to be as efficient as possible because my time is precious and I can't just be out there, you know, doing this super creative thing
Yeah.
when
You
my
got
kids are inside
exactly.
and everything.
Young ones.
Yeah, I just made a post recently about like Jim got to on a recent call with Jim, he was like, I got to farm like an artist and you get to farm like a businessman. And it's like very true.
Yeah.
At least at this point in my life. Like
For sure.
I have to treat this like a business. I have to have SOPs in place. I need
Yeah.
people to be able to, you know, if I'm planting everything in a diamond, I can't tell a crew member to just, go out there and plant that lettuce. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, it's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
That's art and that's beautiful.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm 30 years old. I'm in that building phase of my life and I have to prioritize just getting shit done, making the money,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I long for the day that
Yeah.
I'm out there at the homestead, just kind of like farming and I only need to and it's just chill.
Yeah.
But it's not right now.
Yeah.
It's not. Like I'm early season, I'm 2 years into business too. So like as a small young business, like it takes time to get to have everything flowing smooth.
For sure. And this is a pivotal point. The fact that you're in 2 years, you have 2 employees you're not bottoming out.
Right.
That's fucking awesome. And you should feel so proud.
Here's
It's
Pete.
so-
Let's see if he puts his window down.
What is this?
Hey.
Hi!
Yo, these are your biggest fans, dude. I swear, she just said, she's like, yeah, Pete's the
And you
reason
don't
I got
want to
into
be a
gardening, and I
fangirl.
was like,
Got you mic'd up over
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, you're at Pete's, right? I was like, you might even meet Pete. I don't know.
I'm like, ah!
How you doing,
I
Pete?
can't believe it. Hi.
You got a film team with you? What is this?
Yes, my
I'm just a
husband.
helpful husband, man. That's it. How you doing? I'm Trey. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm like,
Trey.
I'm Kayla. Yeah, nice
How are
to meet you too. I'm great. Hi, what's your name?
Miss Melissa.
Melissa. Nice to
nice
meet you.
as well.
Yeah, you're beautiful.
Like you guys about to have a
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Have you seen, these guys have been doing quite
Love
a bit on
Health
YouTube.
Market.
They got,
What?
I don't watch my own videos.
Oh, true.
So nothing against y'all.
True.
No,
hey, no
it's
offense. I
none
don't watch my own
taken.
videos either.
Yeah. This is amazing. I'm only doing this because of you. I started doing YouTube videos because of the work that you've done. I love what you did with Rob. That's what got me into gardening. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Literally.
this is great.
For about 5 years now.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yeah.
yep.
And I bought my home 4 years ago. So yeah,
Yep.
it was full circle moment.
they drove from
circle
Orlando.
Every
today.
night I heard
Yeah,
your
I'm like,
voice.
don't cry.
in Orlando.
But yeah, thank you. Thank
That
you.
thing gets heavy, don't it?
Bro, yeah, I get my workout in, you know what I'm saying? Doing my
My elbow will lock up.
But no,
Yeah.
this is great. Thank you
Yep,
for
yep, yep.
Meet me at the nursery sometime.
for sure. Now
For
that I
sure.
know.
Schedule something.
Yeah,
sure.
awesome.
All
Yeah,
right,
Thank
Pete's
you.
there
Take it
Saturdays.
easy.
Okay, cool.
Got something every week if we have.
All right.
Awesome.
It's not Sunday. Sundays is play day.
You guys
Yeah,
going on the
for
swamp?
us
You guys gonna do
too.
some airboating?
Swamp, man, yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God.
It was a little nicer out yesterday, but yeah.
Wow.
Big gross.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah,
Take it easy.
have a
Stay
good one.
blessed.
Bye.
Yep.
There you go.
Perfect cameo.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so it's 10:53. I think this is a good time to transition into the other spot
Okay.
if you want to.
Yeah. Did you get enough of your question about the legacy situation?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah,
And then,
that's
yeah.
Jim never stops getting shouted out on these.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this funny
Yeah.
thing because we do these events at the farm and people don't really know. Like some people don't know about
Jim? What?
Yeah, because like it's been a couple years now that it's been just me.
Yeah.
So like there's new people that come through, and so it's like, so yeah, there's people that come
Right.
around and I'm like standing there just like telling this whole story about Jim and they're just like,
Who
the fuck you
why?
talking
Exactly.
and I'm like, well, I'm gonna keep doing this because like I owe a lot to this dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe there'll be a time where it doesn't feel quite as like heavy, but like
Yeah.
I just feel so indebted to that dude.
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
I mean, it's good. And
In
that
a good way.
And that just speaks to your character, you know?
Yeah, right.
Because a lot of people won't even, they just forget.
Appreciate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they forget, and I really, you know, when I'm looking at videos of other people, like, especially on YouTube, well, especially in the farming business, like in people in general, it's nice to hear like, oh, they had help.
Exactly.
And so I like to highlight like, dude, I got a lot of help.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, you know, maybe I understand why some people are like, oh, I had family money. Like they don't want to share that because there's just this like thing with it.
Around,
yeah.
oh, you didn't get it out the mud.
Yeah. Right. But like,
bro, no.
but yo, like if you are sharing your like success story about farming and you don't highlight how you jumped off, it's very deceiving because you're inspiring people to get into a business that is not that easy, man.
Exactly.
Like it's not just go plant some arugula and take that shit to market. Like I guess it can be, but I don't know, man. If you really want to make money and be able to make a living at this shit, it's not easy to do it from ground zero.
For sure. And I love that you're humble enough to share that, because a lot of people want to feel like they're bigger than the program, you know? Like, I'm the authority.
Right.
And it's like, no, I love the farming community, I think, a lot for that reason, because I feel like farmers are so forthcoming.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to work hard to get the information that you want or the guidance that you want.
No, they want other people to do this shit.
Exactly.
I mean, and but you just need to do that responsibly, because you know, I literally fell into the thing. Like I literally was like, oh shit, like you see the video of the guy saying he made this much money.
Exactly.
And then you're like, I can do that too.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's losing
that's like
money.
every millennial on YouTube.
Right.
Anything. 30 days, 30 crops.
You just
30,000.
Yeah, and if it's not that, it's like drop shipping or some shit. You can make $1 million if you sell these t-shirts.
Literally.
Like,
Literally.
just drop ship these t-shirts.
Exactly.
That say the date on them or whatever. It's like,
Oh my
It's like,
God.
bro, you didn't tell. You already had a house from your freaking parents.
Yeah.
Like you already had a savings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have to work all day.
Right.
Exactly.
While you built this business,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, dude.
Exactly. You're an asshole.
and then you
actually.
bring kids into it. Woo.
Yeah.
And then you
Over.
really got to start being honest.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, like you
fucking
can
with my
work.
family.
Yeah, like my husband just got to quit his job to start fucking drop shipping.
Yeah.
No.
That was me. Bro, I spent, man, I don't
Yeah,
even
let's
tell you how much
not.
money.
Let's
yeah,
not.
like,
Because I'm like, trigger. Oh,
Oh, shit, I'm
trigger.
sorry.
Yeah.
No, I mean, we're
I'm telling you, I
good.
fell into this.
No,
I
yeah.
fell into the farming thing, and like without Jim doing this for me, I mean, I swear I would have crashed and burned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Right.